their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Derrick Henry, and he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mariota. All going deep here for Taylor. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Completion left side to Miller. And right away he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Second down, Mariota. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Trubisky to throw. On the right side, this is Miller. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, Trubisky. They still, and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Wesley Woodyard coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
You see it? You see it?
On 2nd down, Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cohen. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
18.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first.
Gotta go.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. He got 29 yards that time. Great patience in the pocket. Of course, it's easy to be patient when the protection's good, and it was.
Yeah, you've got to pat those guys on the helmet and say thanks because they gave him plenty.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Daquan Jones breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey, 18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Following the interception here, Mariota caught right side. It's Lewis. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the gun, Mariota. Flushed out right. Complete. This is Lewis. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And this is going to be incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
18.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 35. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Lock in.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
The screen pass here to Cohen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Parkey adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. This is Lewis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Third and short yardage. Mariota. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Move. 18.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Now he'll escape to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Burton, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears are in for 6. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack from here. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Mariota hands to Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. The Titans on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Mariota from the gun on third down. Well, he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mariota. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lewis. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run it now out of the gun. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the red zone now, Mariota. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajae Sharpe, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
18, 18. Red. Hey, 18.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. To the right side, complete to Taylor. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Mariota now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Lewis. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And Succop will put this one right through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Cohen, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
You see it? You see it?
Throwing here, Trubisky. Completion left side to Miller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Hey, 18. 18. Hey, 18.
On second down, here's Trubisky. And this one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And it'll bring up third down.
Can't fault the offensive line for that incompletion at all. He had all day to throw the football. Their alarm clocks went off early today, didn't they?
Absolutely they did. He was surveying, finally let it go, but incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
18.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
18.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
18.
On first down, Trubisky. And Miller with it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Red, up. Red, up.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Move. Red, up. Red, up.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run him now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, Mariota. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off to Lewis. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
One. Keep it rolling. One.
Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Mariota now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Mariota gives to Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he's got it up and through. Now here's Succop out to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 46.
We got three, fellas. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Wide, get wide. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Get it, boy.
First down, Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Now Mariota. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And
my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A very solid gain of 27.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take him to go.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
We're go, let's go. Hey, 18. Red, up.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. He will find Davis on the left side complete. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against